Everybody, come on in. Come on in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide and also the host of the Sunday Brunch and the Day Shift on KCCR Radio, which is a part of the Brownstone. So let me tell you what we're doing today. We are recapping what happened over the weekend, and we're recapping. Did y'all enjoy your 4th of July? I hope you did. I know that we did. We're not going to get into major detail about that because we do know that we actually celebrated Juneteenth as well. We always have, right? But the difference is this time we celebrated the 4th of July as well, right? And if you go back and you check out the videos, you'll actually see what we had for the 4th of July, which was nothing but some pulled chicken sandwiches with barbecue sauce over them. It was something really, really simple that you can put together. And we also had a wonderful dessert with, of course, you guessed it, a Kool-Aid pie to make it super, super simple for you and the family to actually participate in. That's the whole idea behind this and helping you to live the brownstone lifestyle, is to have it where it's quick, it's simple, it's economical. Everything all total, believe it or not, for the 4th of July's meal was literally less than $13 for the entire family to eat. And the reason why is because I chose a roast chicken over an actual chicken that I had to purchase. It was already roasted. And I think it was like $6.98. Then, of course, you had your baked beans, which were on sale. You always want to catch something when it's on sale. So I got 2 cans of baked beans for 2 for $4 or some crazy number like that. But it's the large Bush's baked beans, and it's the biggest one that they have. So I got 2 of those. And I went to Ingles. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because you don't have to spend a lot of money in order for you to enjoy what we had for the 4th of July. But it was pretty easy, including the coleslaw that went on top of the barbecue chicken sandwich. And again, it was just a roast chicken, $6.98 with barbecue sauce and some other fixings. And then, of course, we topped it with the homemade coleslaw, which was already shredded in the bag. I believe in making it simple for yourself. And that's one of the biggest tips that I can give you is this, is when you are pressed for time, the one thing that I can absolutely say to you is to make sure that you have as much food prepped for yourself as possible. That makes everything a lot easier. You don't have to go through a lot of stuff to get your food and stuff ready for the table. And it's just as good. Like, unless, of course, you tell somebody, they ain't gonna know no way, right? Okay. So that was the one thing that I wanted to definitely share with you guys. Find the best deals. And guys, even if it comes down to you having to get the store brand to save some extra money, I would encourage you to do that as well. Now, some things you cannot do the store brand with, right? Like, you can't do Oreo cookies and replace them with the store-bought brand cookies. You can't do that because it's not the same texture. It's not the same cream. It's not the same. It's just not, okay? Another thing that's not the same sometimes is your bread type. So if you're interested in finding creative ways of making your dollar stretch, especially now with the kids home for the summer and stuff like that, I encourage you to check out your weekend deals. Most of the times by Thursday, there are some coupon deals. A lot of grocery stores don't do double and triple coupon day. I know that the Ingles near me, they still do the double coupon day, and that would be through Thursday through the weekend. You'll see that they have double coupon day. So if you have a grocery store in your area that does that, I would encourage you to take advantage of your single, double, and triple coupon days if they have them, and make them work for you. That's going to be the best thing. So Today, what we're doing is I'm really just putting up groceries while I'm sitting here and I'm chopping it up with you guys so you can kind of find out what's happening with the brownstone, what's going on with everything that we have going on here at KCCR and Brownstone Worldwide. So first of all, guys, what I want to definitely tell you is we have the Brownstone Center or Brownstone Worldwide, which is actually being completed. I'm excited about that because we've been talking about Brownstone Worldwide for some time. And I want you guys to be fully aware that it is for you. It's a way for you to stay connected with everything that's happening in the world, from news, entertainment, politics. You got it, from the arts to everything in between. When it comes to what kind of lifestyle that you want to live, which is the Brownstone lifestyle, you're going to find ways to do that by using Brownstone Worldwide. You're going to get an opportunity to get in touch with some of us here at the Brownstone you'll also be able to see some of the cool things that we have going on behind the scenes as well. Not only that, but we have the marketplace that's available. So if you're a business, you're looking to do some additional stuff, you can definitely reach out to us. What I'll do, probably starting tomorrow morning, is I'm going to start sharing the link where you guys can actually go ahead and take a look at the service that we're offering for small businesses and business owners, so that you can reach our audience and you'll be able to see what our stats currently are right now. So that is pretty cool. All right. So what I definitely wanted to do was to go over with you all what we had. We've already done that. Okay. And y'all, don't worry. The Kool-Aid pie is the easiest thing that you can make. Go ahead and rewatch the video that I did from yesterday. And you'll see for yourself how easy it is to make that Kool-Aid pie. I've had a couple of people who inboxed me and were like, well, how did you do it? Easy, easy, easy. And actually, I'm going to put that in an upcoming cookbook that I have coming out, so you guys can take a look at that. It's really super easy to do. Now, one of the other things is when we did What's for Brunch, I just pulled some stuff that was out of the refrigerator and put it in the oven because I really didn't feel like cooking a whole lot, but I thought that it was necessary because it's What's for Brunch, right? And now that we are getting into the end of the year, we've got 6 more months before the rest of the year is going to be behind us, and we're going to be looking at 2023. It's time to get back into the fold. Summertime is almost over. We've got some things that we're going to be covering here, and I definitely wanted to do that. So we did have the oven-baked chicken tenders. This is just a really easy meal. I pulled some chicken tenders from the freezer that were already pre-cooked from Tyson. Shout out to them for that. But then all I did was pop it in the oven. I didn't deep fry them, didn't do anything. I put it on 350 degrees, let it cook. And then I just added some corn on the cob to that. And also, hate to say it, but we did choose baked beans once again. The reason why is because we didn't want like a regular brunch, but we did want to add some flavor. And then, of course, we had our fruit compote and we had our bomb pops to kind of start celebrating the 4th of July. So super, super, super important for you guys to hear about that. So I'm excited, you guys, but the first thing is somebody is blowing my phone up, and so I'm gonna have to step away because people don't understand that I actually do have a life, and they just keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on and just keep on. Like, really, I can't, so anyway, so I don't know anything else. Okay, yes. Okay, hang on just a second, folks, so I can finish. That's it. That's all I got. Okay. Hang on just a second, folks. All right. Now, yeah. That's all I got. All right, you guys. So sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that yes. All right. So let's talk about some of these groceries. Now, tomorrow, we're going to be doing some type of enchilada. Okay, so I've already got my enchilada sauce. Guess what I did? I chose Laura Lynn, and that is the store-bought brand because it is cheaper. And I'm not going to use regular corn tortillas. I'm just going to use a carb counter, La Banderita or Banderita. Let's see, my refried beans. Honey got to have me some refried beans. And I'm going to have my cheese to go along with that. And so I went grocery shopping today so that I could go ahead and have everything ready so that we could do what we needed to do. And I think that is crazy, super important. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting my other, put my groceries and stuff away. But I'm just glad to be back, right? Because we took a long hiatus. I want to tell you guys all about TSP Mastermind and what that was about. I really want to dig into that a little bit further, but I definitely wanted to share with you guys that we have some other recipes that are coming for the rest of the week. So big shout out to the Corner family. That would be Cullen, and that would also be DeCarlo. We also have Nakima E, she actually hosts Tea Time. We have DJ Tony Hernandez, who actually starts airing his show this month. We're super excited about that. And then we also have Urban Minimalist with Imani. She has Tunes and Tingles that comes on Monday through Thursday. You can definitely check that out as well. there's so much that's happening here. And guys, we have some folks that are coming in with talk shows and podcasts so that you'll be able to stay in the know on what is happening in the community. So, what is today, y'all? Today is the 5th. Today is the 5th. And I just know, actually, it's the 6th, actually. So I definitely want to, how did I get to, I know why. I know why I got the days mixed up, because I normally air every single day, but now I'm getting into this habit of doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today is Wednesday. It's not Tuesday. So there you go. All right. So definitely wanted to let you guys know I will be returning to you guys on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then also we'll be doing the day shift with you guys as well, so you can listen to Alan Edwards and myself present to you the news, and we can have our coffee and we can talk in the morning, that kind of thing. I'm really ready for that. That I actually enjoy a lot, because I get an opportunity to sit down and I get an opportunity to chat with you guys one-on-one, answer any questions that you have in the chat feature. And so that's pretty cool as well. So yes, we are going to be, and y'all, they had a sale, honey. How come y'all didn't tell me that cheese is as high as cheese is? How come y'all didn't tell me? You know, come on. My goodness. Cheese is so high. I didn't know. A bag of cheese used to cost me like $8. Now it's costing me like what? 15? No, ma'am. Okay. But now I'm not going to do imitation cheese either. I don't think that that's cute. So we'll just kind of stick with this. We just won't be doing a lot of cheese, and we're going to pinch off of this cheese as much as we possibly can. Okay. I think that is important as well. Okay. So, I just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys a little bit about, first of all, your grocery bill. We're starting to see a spike in groceries all over the place. I know I have. Okay. So one of the things that drives me nuts is finding out how much gas is and how much it costs me to get to my groceries. So I have to shop local. Normally what I do is I usually drive about 15 to 20 miles away from my house so that I can get to everything, because that's where the Target is. That's where Victoria's Secret is, and all of the really cool places like Sam's and stuff like that I like to shop at. But honey, as high as gas is right now, let me tell you something. I will stay as local as I possibly can for as long as I can. I'm one of the lucky ones. I actually do work remotely as much as I possibly can, because I get more stuff done at my home office than I do if I go into the physical office. And then I'm also running a business besides. So half of my day in the morning is doing my full-time job. And then when I'm done in the afternoon, then I jump right into the brownstone. But let's not also forget the fact that I don't work alone. I have a team of people that work with me to make this kind of run. So big shout out to them as well. One of the other things that I wanted to point out to you guys was that in the middle of all of this, there are a lot of things that we have to learn how to pull back into and really kind of look at and say, okay, do I need to deal with this? Do I need to deal with this from a monetary perspective? So let's talk about money. Money is super important, because right now everything is super high. We went to the grocery store to pick up the things for the enchiladas, and there were still slots in the grocery store that were literally without food. Kid you not. And I know full well that that has everything to do with the fact that I have friends who are truck drivers, and they're like, I'm not taking that load because you're not paying me enough to care about that load. I'm going to end up footing the bill for the cost of gas, and I won't make a return on my drive. And so I know my brother is a driver. I know that I have other people that I know personally who are CDL drivers who have decided that they're not going to take specific trips because it doesn't benefit them monetarily in their household. So yeah, you're going to see an impact in what that's going to look like long term for your groceries, for the items that you need in your home. Things like toilet tissue and paper towels and things like that. So what I would encourage you to do is to find out who's having a sale. Who normally has a sale every couple of weeks or whatever on paper products? That would be Dollar General, Family Dollar. Download those apps. CVS, same thing. Download their apps and find out what sales are available to you. It's going to be the best thing for you. Not only that, but sometimes you can actually go to discount stores. I know that we have two here that I prefer. And one is called Ollie's. The other one is called Bargain Hunt. Most of the time you can go to Bargain Hunt and you can get things at such rock bottom prices, it'll blow your head off. right? And I mean that just by like, like, wow, I can really get this here for that amount. And what you want to do is, while those items are there at those rock bottom prices, guaranteed you're not the only one that's looking for a deal. Grab what you can based upon your current budget. And here's something else too. Always, always, always do something that I have learned how to do. And that's always have a reserve for yourself. Always have something set aside so you don't have to touch it unless, of course, it is direly necessary for you to touch those funds. The rule of thumb is that if your mortgage is what, I don't know, or rent is $900 a month, you want to make sure that you've got three to 4 months worth of your rent or your mortgage saved up. And then you also want to make sure that you have additional funds out there too, because here's what I'm learning. And I read this in the paper the other day. I learned that some companies are actually getting ready to start laying off. Okay. So we want to pay attention to that as well. What does your personal book look like when it comes to your skill set, when it comes to experience, when it comes to job skills that you have that you can use either as a side hustle kind of thing or like a 1099? You want to find some different things that you want to get into. The quickest thing that you can do is either, if you have like a small skill or something like that you can put a price tag on, I would encourage you to start using that and putting that money away. You don't have to spend it right away unless, of course, you're on a debt reduction plan or something like that. But right now, with the way that things are, you want to make sure that you have additional streams of income. I talk about that all the time. I am a proponent of making sure that you have enough money set aside. It's hard sometimes, especially when someone like myself who's gone through surgery or whatever, and you're still trying to play pickup. You find yourself in situations where you're really, really, really trying to reel it back in. Make sure that you do that. Those are going to be my tips, topics, and talks for the day, because I think it's important for everybody to be in a position where they are able to make additional money for their household, put as much of that money aside as they possibly can, and then also find out different ways where you can generate revenue for yourself. That's going to be crazy, super important the closer that we get to what they're calling the next recession. Okay. My idea is that if you've never lived above your means, it's not going to impact you as much because you know how to be creative with the things that you're doing, which is what this entire week has been about. So Sunday, we had the chicken tenders that was already in the freezer, and we had corn on the cob, and we had baked beans. That was our what's for brunch, including the bomb pop, right? Monday, for the 4th of July, we had the pulled chicken sandwiches, and we also had, and that was barbecue chicken sandwiches with the coleslaw, and anything that was left over. We didn't put barbecue sauce on it. We're going to be using that for the enchiladas that we're going to be making tomorrow. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And not tomorrow, on Friday. See, I still get my days mixed up because I got to remember on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Friday, we're doing enchiladas, something super easy, super simple that anybody can make. So just wanted to kind of put that out there and let you guys know what we're currently working on here at the Brownstone. Number one, always some kind of tip for the week. Make sure that you are looking for additional streams of income for your household. I don't care if you have to pull up Poshmark or eBay, or if you learn how to do something on Amazon. There's so many different ways to do things. Then, of course, you can have a rummage sale. You can actually go and rent a table at a local flea market and get some of the items that are in your home that you're not using. You can get rid of those, okay? That's something else that you can do. Something else that you can do is you can braid hair. You can cut hair. You can cut grass. It's so many different things that people are actually willing to pay for rather than doing it themselves. And I would encourage you to look at multiple ways of doing that. There's also different ways that you can generate revenue by going online. So you could do surveys, or you could work from home. There are different companies out there. I know Amazon is hiring right now for work at home representatives. U-Haul is always hiring for representatives. There's so many different companies that offer you the opportunity to work from home. There's Carnival, there's Travelocity, there's so many. And the reason why I say that is because I used to do it when I was in graduate school. So I know that it works. I've done it. It was the easiest thing for me to do. Not the easiest, but it was the best thing for me to do to make it easy for me to be home with the children because they were still in elementary school. And so I wanted to make sure that I was at home for them. I tell anybody that story. I always do, because working from home was the best thing that I could have done for myself and for for myself and for my family. So definitely wanted to definitely talk to you guys about that. So let's talk about what's happening at the Brownstone right now as we speak. The final touches are being placed on brownstoneworldwide.com. You don't have to worry about it. Don't go looking for it. It's not up yet. Okay. It's probably going to redirect you to our news service that just dropped as well. We want to start telling you guys about that because it's an amazing service for people who are in radio or television, and you may not want to pay a full-time news staff. We got you covered, okay? So start looking for that. We're going to be launching that very shortly. If you're interested, you know somebody that has any kind of voiceover work or whatever, we have a team of people that'll be able to help you take care of that. So one of the things that I think is super important is also letting you know that we are, let me see. So I still don't understand how somebody is still texting me and they know that I'm broadcasting. I don't understand the level of disdain for me doing this right now. I don't understand. Everybody can see that I'm live, right? So I'm fussing right now. I'm fussing, and hopefully they will see this because I'm fussing. I'm fussing. All right. So now back to what I was talking about. I want to make sure that I put all my little groceries and stuff up because I also want to, y'all, guess what we're going to be making as well this week? We are going to be making a wonderful bow tie pasta dish with sausage and broccoli. Something super, super simple, doesn't take a lot of time that you can make and serve your family. You don't want to miss that, okay? So real cool. Happy to be able to let you guys kind of see that. And Tips, Topics, and Talk are going to go through Reels, so you'll be able to see that as well. And then we're going to be sharing some additional things with you guys, like what's in the marketplace, what's for sale, how you can take advantage of all of the links and things like that that we have that are coming, that are starting to come through the Brownstone. We want you guys to experience some of that and save some money while you're at it, because that's what we're here for, is to help you live the Brownstone lifestyle to the fullest. And the quickest way for me to do that is for me to just start sharing with you the things that we know. So what do we want you to do? The first thing that we want you to do is to go ahead and download the KCCR My Brownstone Living app and listen in. Things are slowly starting to change. We're going to have more and more folks who are going to start having talk shows throughout the week. I'm excited about that because I was listening to Tea Time today and Cullen's Corner. They come on after the Hot Lunch Mix. And then, of course, you have the day shift that comes on in the morning as well. So there are 3 great talk shows during the day that you can listen to while you're at work, getting some edification, listening to some entertaining and funny shows along the way, and then get right back into the music while you're at it. So I'm excited to be a part of that and to hear how the station is changing. Do you want to be a part of what is happening at the Brownstone? You want your own show? Please reach out to us at contact@thebrownstonesound.com. That's contact@thebrownstonesound.com. And we're definitely going to be reaching back out to you guys if you're interested. Let's see. Here's something else that I want you guys to do. Guess what, folks? The new Brownstone Living newsletter comes out on Friday the 8th. Why is that important to you? Because it's My Brownstone Living, the newsletter, which eventually is going to be our magazine. So we want you to start getting used to it now and all of the cool things that are a part of the Brownstone Living newsletter, which absolutely helps you to live the Brownstone lifestyle. You'll get information that you're not going to get regularly on the website or on the radio station. And you'll also be able to submit for shout outs and things like that. And also let us know your Brownstone's best. That is going to be a lot of fun because I want to see what you guys are saying about things that are happening online, things that are happening in your neighborhood, recipes that you know about. I want to hear about all of it. And where will you be able to do that? By registering for getting more tips, topics, and talk with the Brownstone Living newsletter, soon to be magazine. Okay. I definitely wanted to let you guys know about that. Here's something else too. We actually are able to help small businesses get small business loans, okay? Businesses need lines of credit as well. How do you find out whether or not you qualify for a trouble connecting. Okay, so there we go. So I had a little trouble connecting there. So you'll go to getabbl.com or brownstonebusinessloans.com to find out whether or not you qualify for a business loan or a line of credit. You don't need a lot to get started. And even if you're a gig worker, I encourage you, if you're a gig worker, if you drive for Lyft or Uber or whatever, or you're a 1099 and you're bringing in about $3,000 or more per month, you too are eligible for a gig loan. Okay. And so that's pretty cool as well, because there are people out there that want to continue to do what they're doing while they're working towards their dream. This is a really good way for you to continue to fund that and fund your small business while you continue to grow. So definitely getabbl.com is where you want to go. And again, head over to mybrownstonerliving.com if you want more information, you want content, you want all of that cool stuff before Brownstone Worldwide drops. What's happening? There we go. All right, so we're back. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and we're gonna see you guys on Friday, where we're gonna be making enchiladas. How about that? All right, you guys. 3 things that I always like for you to know that I enjoy doing. Love your life. It is the only one that you have. Live your life to the fullest and enjoy every single moment of said life. And lastly, breathe through every single experience. You will not be sorry for loving, living, and breathing your entire life. All right, you guys, I will see you on Friday for the next edition of Tips, Topics, and Talk. Have a great night.